Hello and welcome to our first Justice League review. This is very exciting. This is the Justice League review. I'm SuperBat. You pretty much know us from the intro, and this is the first time we've all actually got together. Yeah. Come together right now over me. Okay. Okay. So. I've got some questions here as well, so I don't have to go like all the time whenever I'm trying to think of questions. So yeah, I mean, Justice League. In my opinion, I think Justice League is actually is pretty much what I expected it to be, and pretty much what I wanted it to be, which is the bringing up the Justice League. It's pretty much what I wanted to be. We'll start off with some of the questions. We'll probably go into the story, but just to let you know, spoiler alert, there are potential spoilers. Can we all agree that Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot are great as Wonder Woman and Batman?
Yeah. Yes, I will say this, right? Yes, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, fantastic. I enjoy her as Batman v Superman. Wonder Woman, better.
Absolutely.
And Justice League, more better. And Ben Affleck, I gotta be honest.
This is more of a Batman influence.
Ready? After I saw him Justice League in Batman Superman, Ben Affleck is my favourite as Batman.
After I actually saw him in this movie, like his performance as Batman, I'm literally just like, that's Batman. That's not an actor playing Batman. That is Batman.
Yes.
Okay, but we're going to the question. We're going to like the other characters as well, because they do introduce some new characters. Yes. We will start off with Flash. So what does all of us think about the Flash?
I really like Flash, but he can't. But I feel like Andrew got no.
We'll get to the Flash TV show in a bit. But what? Savior of the universe. Okay. Okay, but we'll stick for this Flash. I'll ask you that question later. But what did you specifically think of Ezra Miller as the Flash?
He was actually good. I really like in his home base, he's like watching Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
There was in the trailer. If you look very closely, there's actually a Rick and Morty scene. But what did you think of Ezra Miller as the Flash?
Yeah, I don't know Flash well, but he did pretty good.
Don't you watch the Flash TV show?
No.
Alright, but so if like do you think that Ezra? Do you think like Well, I'll actually ask you this question because since you were the Flash TV show, when you're actually watching it, I'll actually ask you.
Yeah,
because
Sorry. Actually, no, he'll ask that person. Not even.
But what did you think of the Flash in this one? Did you like the Flash?
When I heard they cast
Ezra Miller.
Yeah. I was okay. I never heard of him in my life. Yeah. In the trailer, it looks pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, because I love the Flash TV show. Yeah. He really surprised me, and also I'm gonna say this dude cracked me up. He was funny. I really liked him.
He did. I mean, he was definitely the comic relief of the movie.
Yeah.
He was definitely the one who was like. He was definitely like the light of the team.
Yeah.
So because you have like a lot of like these miserable people with dark stories, and he does have a dark story as well.
Oh, my parents are dead. My parents are dead. I'm turned into a robot.
Exactly. But he definitely has he definitely is the heart and soul of the team.
Yeah.
Which I really like. We'll go for this question is specifically for you. But you've seen the Flash TV show as well.
Yes.
This is specifically for you two.
I really love the Flash TV.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, we won't get into too much at the moment.
Okay,
But with because Grant Gustin is also the Flash in the Flash TV show, he is also very good as the Flash. Yes. Do you guys feel like that they should have used Grant Gustin's Flash, or do you feel like that they probably made the smart choice of probably making another Flash, probably for the DC Cinematic Universe? What do you guys specifically think of that?
Well, I think they should have had Grant Gustin as the Flash because, he's the Flash from the start.
I definitely think that Grant Gustin, are definitely more used to him as the Flash.
Yeah.
And I did mention this before that I mean, Ezra Miller does have some new things of the Flash.
Yes,
he does. I think he does act more like Wally West's Flash, but that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
No.
I actually think that he was more like Wally West, but sorry, pardon me. But again, I really like that because it's showing that he's trying to do his own thing.
Yeah.
He's not just being like, oh yeah, I'm just going to copy Grant Gustin and I'm just going to copy his. I mean, you can see he's a different person from like the hair, the look, the suits, and everything. He's a new Flash. He's a new Barry Allen. Sorry, John.
So I'm actually glad they went like a different personalities that way.
Yeah, I mean, what I really like, one of the new things I do really like is the way he runs.
Yeah.
Because in the Flash TV show, it's really cool seeing the Speed Force come out of it, and when he runs, you know, especially in season 4 of the Flash, it really feels like he's running.
Yeah.
He's running fast. With this one, the lightning is actually going everywhere. You know, he's running. There's like sparks going out, and it's really fun. It's really cool to see. It kind of reminds me of something if like the Wachowskis directed the Flash, and it is really cool. It's really cool to see.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I have a question because
go ahead.
This is going to be the hard. Sorry, many questions.
Go
This
on.
is a trick one because both of them are great. Yeah. So this is my thing. If they want to use a different Flash, that is fine. Yeah. I don't care if they use different Flash. Or they use a TV show Flash. I don't mind yet.
I definitely think they definitely did a very good job trying to make a new Flash.
Yeah, both of them are great. That's all I can say. Yeah. One thing that is.
I mean, it's two good Flashes. It's two very likable, very good Flashes.
Do you know what I found weird? This movie Flash is his right wing is blue, not yellow. I mean,
yeah, I actually heard comments saying they compare him to Zoom.
Yeah.
Wait,
it's like, oh my god,
it's Zoom. He could be a poster, Barry Allen.
It's a Hunted Solomon.
But no, I mean, there's two good Flashes. There's two Flashes I really like.
And the costumes.
I know, and they do. I mean, I know a lot of people don't really like the Flash costume at first, but I like it. Definitely got. It definitely made sense in this show. They definitely make it realize why the suit looks like that.
Yeah.
So make it like Aquaman. We need to talk about Aquaman. Your favorite character.
Yeah.
Your favorite character. I will start with you. What did you think of Aquaman?
I thought he was a complete and utter badass.
Yeah, definitely. Jason Momoa. I mean, of course.
Played by Count Drogo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like.
So what did you like? I mean, particularly Jason Momoa as Aquaman. What did you think of him? Do you think that he was like a worthy? Did you think that he was like the Aquaman you wanted, or do you think they could have actually stuck
I think
more
Jason
to comics?
Momoa is Aquaman.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
What really surprised me is that he reminded me more of the Aquaman from the TV show. You know, from the animated TV show. You know, the Aquaman that would cut his hand off for his son.
Yeah.
You know, to save his son's life, and the one where his brother is hanging off the edge, and he would and he'd be like, "Help me, brother!" And he'd pick up his trident and be like, "This is mine," and let him fall. That's the Aquaman from this. That is a badass Aquaman, and I'm glad they went with that.
Yeah, I can't wait for the
the Aquaman standalone.
Yeah, and I hope they had Mantis.
Which is coming out next year.
And I hope it's Mantis as the main villain.
Yeah.
Well, I heard that they're going to be having Ocean Master.
Yeah, and
Aquaman's brother.
Yeah.
And also, the Aquaman movie is going to be directed by James Wan, who directed.
I don't think we're going to
Oh,
talk too
okay,
much
that's fine.
about
No,
the movie.
just saying.
I wouldn't mind like the Ocean Master, but I would like to see a little cameo of Mantis.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, Mantis was a servant to Ocean Master, like in Throne of Atlantis.
Okay. Yeah, but they didn't really do very well, did they? No. Actually, what did you think of Aquaman?
It was actually good. I really like how they cast Count Drogo from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, definitely.
For you, a crown for a king.
Yeah. I think what I also really liked about it is that if you look at the behind the scenes, he looks like he's having the time of his life.
Yeah, I know. He's like one sword that.
Yeah, it's like, but also like every time that they finish the take, he just goes up and gives people a hug. Like he's just having the time of his life.
Yeah, I think
he's so high.
Yeah, I think he may look like a badass, like a guy you do not want to mess with, but
He's just
He's
saucy.
just a big saucy.
He's a lovable group.
But he does have a couple of funny moments, and he's not all just like, oh yeah, he's not just like the one line, it's like the bit in the trailer where he's like, my man! Like he's...
My man!
Yeah, he doesn't, he's not all like, he's not like that in the trailer. The trailer's very misadvertised.
Yeah.
But what did you specifically think of Aquaman, and
Oh.
specifically Jason Momoa as Aquaman?
Alright. I was really nervous as Jason Momoa Aquaman because
He's not blonde. He wasn't that blonde.
okay, I've never heard the actor and I've never seen Game of Thrones. You'd be like, maybe I'll watch maybe 100 hours of
Oh,
episodes.
if you watch...
Get out and watch Game of Thrones!
But the point is,
Season 1!
the point is, I was really worried because there's gonna be what different, no blonde hairs, have a beard, nothing.
Well, he did have beard in the animated version.
yeah.
Well, no, but it wasn't blonde though in this scene.
Yeah.
In this,
I'm saying-
I think it was impeccable for Aquaman's character to be
But-
blonde. He did have a bit of blonde hair though.
Yeah,
He did
but-
have a bit of blonde hair, so I guess we can let the arguments
Yeah,
rest.
but the point is, when I saw the first picture of Aquaman,
Mhm.
I was worried because I was like, that is no.
That's not
because
Aquaman.
because that but I saw a trailer, okay, but and then action scenes, okay, and then when I saw him in the movie, he surprised the hell out of me.
So, you're going to watch Game of Thrones now?
Are you?
Are you?
Well, looking at you, Connor.
I have to think about
We're looking at you.
I have to think about it, guys, okay? But he surprised me. He did a great job as Aquaman. And I totally agree with you. He had fun, yeah. He
definitely did. I mean,
that when he's picked up the sword, Wonder Woman, he looked like he's having fun. I loved the costume. He cracked me up with some funny moments. The action scenes were doing great. I can't wait to see him, the Aquaman movie.
I can't wait.
Jason Momoa, Aquaman, great cast. And I love
Yeah, the DC cinematic universe of Aquaman surprised me because
definitely.
before the whole Aquaman thing, I watched like Big Bang Theory, and I always
you
heard-
didn't like Aquaman.
Yeah, I
until I made you like Aquaman.
yeah, but
I made you like
with
Aquaman.
brute force.
Yeah.
why do people hate
I actually
Well, it's because people
got.
thought that,
I think it was when I actually got you to watch that Justice League anime cartoon with Aquaman the first time you see him, wasn't it?
Well, actually, I saw it before I met you.
Oh, okay. Have you
And
finished that already? Jesus Christ, man!
Wow, you are first.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow,
I
you
think
we are Aquaman.
yeah. Well, it's probably a good thing they're Aquaman because the rest of us are really wet right now. Okay, I think we've actually, we pretty much are because we pretty much talked about Aquaman a lot. We need to talk about Cyborg.
Yes.
We really need to talk about
It's
Cyborg.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think Cyborg is like the he's definitely not really like a real I wouldn't really say he's like what's the word I'm looking for?
Team player?
Yeah, he's not really like the guy that stole the movie. He's definitely important to the plot, but I liked it that Cyborg. In fact, the one thing I will actually talk about is that one of the criticisms that Cyborg has so far is from the trailers is his CGI, the way his body looks CGI. Do you feel like that Cyborg CGI was noticeable, or do you think they did a really good job with the CGI making?
I didn't even see CGI. I did not even see it.
I think there were a couple of times where you can actually notice, but I think they definitely worked very hard on Cyborg CGI. What about you guys?
I'm fine. I'm fine with his CGI.
That's not the question I'm asking though. Did you recognise the CGI?
Sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
The CGI really surprised me. It looks very real. It felt real. Once again, I've never heard the character. I really liked him. The actor did a great job. Surprised me again. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
The
think
only time I heard
again, the actor does look like he's having fun, especially when you're behind the scenes. The character is. They do make fun of how he's brooding a lot. He's just
Yeah.
very. until the end of the movie when he actually saved the world with Superman.
I did enjoy that.
And they just like laugh out about it.
Yeah. So I guess they can actually do that in like the next Justice League movie or
like
standalone
Cyborg movie that would probably lead on to a Teen Titans movie.
Yeah,
Or,
they might do Teen
Yeah,
Titans.
they are planning cyber movie.
yeah,
It's
but I'm
just,
glad he said his catchphrase.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
So is that all we need to say about
Cyborg's
Cyborg?
catchphrase.
booyah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he said that, didn't he? Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, it's like,
But he. Oh, do you want?
do you think Cyborg is a badass? Like, not like more badass. I mean, did he go like with the fire or that machine gun or something?
I don't know. Like, he definitely is important to the plot, and he definitely served well, and I definitely liked Cyborg, and I liked Ray Fisher as Cyborg. But I don't know. I mean.
Probably we'll see for the next one.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of like the boring one of the group. He was kind of like the one who was. There is another person of Justice League that we actually going to save until the very end.
Yes.
Just before the ratings, because he sat through the movie and
Yes.
saw this character, so you should actually sit through our review and wait until this character. But there's something.
I like how hyped you guys are.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm hyped. I'm wearing my Just Sweet t-shirt.
Yeah, okay, but we'll talk about
Yes.
who in a bit.
Yes, sorry.
There is one thing I need to forget.
Superboy?
No.
No.
It's Grodd.
No, we'll talk about him in a bit. Okay, so we all know that because of we all know that Zack Snyder left the post-production of Justice League because of the loss of his daughter.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry, Zack.
Yeah.
Joss Whedon came in to finish off the reshoots. Joss Whedon is the director of the first two Avengers movies.
Yes.
So basically, he's on like Marvel and DC, so it's a win-win.
Yeah. And it turned out that he came in to just do the reshoots, but it turned out that he was actually doing more. It turns out that he was changing the tone of the movie. He replaced Junkie XL with Danny Elfman for the music. And some people were getting really worried that he might have just changed the tone of the movie, or just change the tone of the movie altogether. So, do you guys feel like that this movie was just completely like ruined by Joss Whedon, or can you see the comparisons with Joss Whedon and Zack Snyder, or do you feel like this was just directed by one completely different person?
I want to see the same thing with Joss Whedon and Zack Snyder.
Can you explain why?
Well, I just don't see any bad things about it.
So you don't see the comparisons.
No, I
of the
don't.
director?
I just don't think it's necessary to compare stuff like that.
Well, it kind of is though, because this movie was heavily reshooted.
Yes.
This movie was heavily, so it is important for us to mention.
Well, I
this.
just find it is similar to Zack Snyder.
I definitely feel like that this movie, it looks like a Zack Snyder movie, but it definitely plays out like a Joss Whedon movie. With some of the jokes, the lines, some of the dialogue, some of the other moments as well. We could definitely see that this is Joss Whedon. I mean, did you know? I mean, especially with Superman scenes, that you could definitely see because Henry Cavill. If you actually notice that Superman's mouth does look a bit weird, I'll explain this why.
Yeah.
That's because Henry Cavill at the time was doing another movie, another Mission Impossible movie, and he had a mustache.
Yes.
So
Mustache.
yeah, exactly. But so you can definitely tell, and because he had to keep that mustache, with the reshoots, they had to digitally remove it, and it sometimes you can definitely see what was Joss Whedon's reshoots and what was Zack Snyder, especially with Superman's. Other times I do feel like that this felt like it was directed by one person. And there were some different choices that I definitally liked. Replacing Junkie XL with Danny Elfman, especially one of them. Nothing against Junkie XL. I think Junkie XL was a fantastic music composer.
I mean,
composing the music for Deadpool and Mad Max.
He also did The Dark Tower.
He did, yes, and he also helped Hans Zimmer with Batman v Superman as well. But I think Danny Elfman was probably a better choice because I think Danny Elfman's music is just more you know, noticeable, and Danny Elfman is just. I think is probably just a better composer.
Yeah.
I mean, he did the 1989 Batman movie, which was actually a movie.
I can where's Danny Elfman or the superhero movies. You ready? Batman. Batman Returns, Spider-Man 1 and 2, and Hulk.
He's done a lot of superhero movies.
Yeah.
He also did. Danny Elfman also has done a lot. I mean, he's done pretty much every single Tim Burton movie.
Yes. Which.
We're big Tim Burton fans, aren't we? We're pretty. I know you don't really know Tim Burton that much.
I
The only thing I know is Nightmare Before Christmas, is Alice in Wonderland movie.
Okay. Yeah. But I think and he also did the Simpsons theme as well.
Yeah. Which I'm really enjoying.
Yeah, he did the Simpsons theme.
I love the Simpsons movie.
Oh yeah, definitely. So getting Danny Elfman to come in and do music, especially bringing back his Batman theme as well.
Yeah.
Like he brought back his original Batman. I mean,
And-
he said that in an interview where he's like, yeah, there's only one Batman theme, my Batman theme,
Well, what about
and it's
Superman?
like.
Well, actually, there is actually
on
another
Batman.
Batman.
Oh, yeah.
theme. There's actually another Batman theme.
You know, that's what I was looking at. Okay, so I mean, this definitely feels like it was directed by one person.
Yeah, I got a question.
Go
I
on,
didn't really care. It's like, you know, you're there to just enjoy the movie. I mean, like, whether you're pretty or like you're a lover, you're a hater, like, I mean, it doesn't matter. You're there
Okay,
for the movie.
we'll give to our complaints in a bit, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you
I
want to say
got
something?
one, yeah, right?
Okay, we'll just make this really quick, so I want to get on to the next question.
Yeah,
Hold on,
because
hold on,
I'll
wait,
be
just
quick
a
as I can, because I've got things to say.
Okay.
Now, when I heard that Snack Snyder is leaving, for them, her daughter
Prospect,
passed
yeah.
away, I'm really sorry, Snack Snyder.
Did Tom just say that, basically?
No, it's
Yeah,
it's
but-
We need to show respect.
When I heard that Joss Whedon is doing the movie,
reshoots, yeah.
I was like, okay, that's not that bad. I mean, I love Bendis. He can fit up, yeah. When I saw a movie with the comedian turn, I can tell you, I mean, the movie, it feels like it's directed by Zack Snyder, but the dialogue feels like it was Joss Whedon, so that's what I can say.
Definitely, it does. I mean, Joss Whedon does get writer's credit with Chris Terrier, because apparently he did change 30% of the movie.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's still Zack Snyder's movie. He still gets the director's credit, which he should. But I mean, it does play like a Joss Whedon movie.
And the Danny Elfman, I mean, I was totally fine with Johnny XL even replaced Danny Elfman.
I think he got fired actually.
Oh.
Not because he's bad, but I think it wasn't really what they were looking for. So.
But Danny Elfman,
I think he's probably
he did an awesome job. I mean, he did. I mean, I love Spider-Man and Batman. What he did, those are awesome, and I love the music he did. I love it. So
okay, we'll go on to the next question. So the main villain of the movie is Steppenwolf. So my question, I mean, Steppenwolf has actually pretty much gone like the most criticisms, and probably like the weak point of the movie. So do you guys think that that he was functional enough for the first Justice League movie, or do you think that they could have probably like made him a bit better?
Well,
yeah.
Well, I actually find him okay. He was actually good. There's one criticism I had about him, is because he doesn't look like when he was in that hologram from in the deleted scene from Batman vs Superman.
No. I mean,
he was all like monstery.
yeah.
I mean those box things.
Yeah, I was disappointed that.
Yeah. I mean, there were some bits that, I mean, I think with Steppenwolf, one of the things that I would say is that he is very heavily CGI.
Yes.
And one, it doesn't really look as bad as like Ares from Wonder Woman. You could definitely, I mean, the CGI looks more like the orcs from the Hobbit movies.
Yeah.
Like they are a bit like it's fine, but it's very noticeable.
Yeah.
It's possible, but it's noticeable. And I definitely think that Steppenwolf, he's not really as bad as a villain as like Lex Luthor from Batman v Superman or Enchantress from Suicide Squad, but he definitely.
Or Zod.
No, Zod was actually quite good.
Oh.
But he definitely follows under like the line of like most villains being kind of not really that interesting, and plus we know that Darkseid's out there as well. So
Yeah,
we
he
know
did
that,
mention about it.
yeah, so we're just dealing. So we know that we're dealing with number 2.
I also
here.
have a theory that Brainiac has something to do with it, because in that first creature that Batman fought, it had that Brainiac symbol, the 2 dots.
That wasn't Brainiac's symbol. That was them showing the mother boxes.
Oh, well,
that's how Batman knows
well,
what the mother
well,
box
it was
is.
this like upside down triangle dot thing.
But that
Brainiac has that symbol.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't triangle. No, yeah, but it was square though. Brainiac has but the mother boxes were clearly square because of the box. It was square. It wasn't circle. Brainiac's symbol was a circle with a triangle.
No.
So that's not Brainiac. Yeah. So I think we can. So do we all agree that Steppenwolf was passable, but a pretty weak villain?
Yeah, he was
What about
okay,
the
but at
end
least got, like,
credits
he didn't-
one?
he
No,
didn't-
hold on.
He did
We'll talk about that in a bit.
He did do his job quite quickly.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, he was like, hello, I'm stealing.
Actually,
Yeah, he's like, hello. He's like, hello, I'm here to steal your.
Actually, I think I actually have that to do with the complaints. Actually,
What?
Well, we'll talk about that when
Well,
we actually get to the
quickly.
complaints. Hold on, I've got one more question before we go into any of the complaints. But critics haven't really react well to the DC Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
As you can clearly see from Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad, they haven't really been too kind or too hopeful by looking up.
Yeah.
But do you think and Justice League hasn't really been they haven't really been panned by critics,
Yeah.
but it hasn't really gone fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
But for a fan, just us as fans, where are you going?
I'm just checking if there's like a charger or anything.
Okay. But just us as fans, do you feel like that this movie will make money for Warner Bros. To continue on the DC Cinematic Universe? Or do you feel like that Warner Bros. Will reboot the DC Cinematic Universe altogether? Do you think this will make as much money as you think?
Can
Yes.
I ask Sand about the thing, because I got a talk before I talk.
Hold on, because he said yes. Why,
Oh, yeah,
why,
sorry.
why do you say yes?
I can't say because I'm not allowed to talk about the criticisms.
Well, I'm asking you a question. No, I'm not asking you why do you think the critics. I'm asking you why do you think this movie will make a lot of money.
It's a really good movie.
That's not enough to actually say.
I don't know.
that.
I just think that they shouldn't reboot it again. I just think they should continue. That's it. I just say yes.
Okay.
I got one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. There was a question I missed, but I'll get that to that soon. But I'm going to talk about that. Yeah.
Hmm.
I really don't want to reboot all of again. Yeah, because
No, I mean, I think if they make Justice League looks like they're actually. If they make the Justice League movie, if the Justice League movie does make money, it's possibly going to be like a Flashpoint movie.
I really hope, yeah.
Because it looks like they're going to be doing a Flashpoint movie.
Oh, yeah,
But if they do a Flashpoint movie, I feel like that will probably be the reboot.
Why is that?
Because Flashpoint.
Well, in the comics, Flash
Oh,
rebooted
yes,
the
yes,
entire
of course,
Yeah.
the TV show.
So if they actually,
I
because
forgot.
it looks like they're leading into the. Are you alright, Alistair?
Yeah, just looking for the light switch for the upstairs lobby.
Or where are you going?
I'm going to the toilet. There's no one.
Can you do it afterwards?
Just need to go to a quick toilet.
There's a toilet just right there.
Why do you don't want to hear me peeing in the background?
What?
Why do you don't want to hear me going to
It doesn't matter anyway.
Okay.
This is awkward.
Uh,
Sorry.
oh god.
Why couldn't you go later? Why couldn't you go before?
That's awkward for you.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just. Sorry. Did you have more you wanted to say?
Yes. Can I just go back the previous on, replace that, because I forgot to mention, if that's alright. Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. When I heard that Henry Cavill was doing resuit that mustache, yeah, I was really worried, and then when I see it, yeah, I was like, oh, okay. But some scenes it looks realistic. Some of them, meh. It looks alright. Yeah,
I think definitely that first scene with Superman, like there's a scene where a kid's interviewing on the phone, and you can easily see that shot was digital, like his mustache digitally removed. And I actually think they could have actually just cut that scene out altogether, because that scene does not play into the plot of the movie altogether. It doesn't play into the plot with all of the.
Yeah, also, what's the point?
Yeah, like there's really no point in like that scene of virtually happening. So they could have literally cut that out of the movie.
Yeah.
I think we're going to the complaints now. We already mentioned about Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
But
I got a question Steppenwolf. That right? Yeah. I mean.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, if
Quickly, get back. We're about to go into the complaints.
Yeah. All right.
Don't do that again.
Okay.
Alright, before complaints, I just want to say, first of all, I never heard Steppenwolf ever.
Okay.
But, and I never heard which things could be. I don't mind which things could be, as long as it's not Darkseid, because way too early, which I never heard yet.
Well, of course, because they didn't show Thanos in the Avengers.
Yeah, they did.
No, I meant like as
Yeah, they did. What are you talking about?
They didn't have Thanos as the main villain in the movie. They put Loki as the main villain.
Okay.
But I
That's
think.
what I meant.
Actually, I'm going to turn my hat that way.
Oh, you've gone more.
Just get on with it!
Get on with it! Okay.
Get on with it!
Okay, it's not talking. I'm
Freak!
Okay. Alright. So, sorry about that. Okay, listen. I think Steppenwolf is better than Doomsday. Because
he was actually a villain.
Yeah,
I'm saying this is a monster.
No, I'm just.
No, boss is a big toe.
I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely say that. I think I'll definitely agree. He definitely looks better than Doomsday.
I mean, Steppenwolf is okay. Yeah. I don't hate him. Yeah, you know, it's for me. It's just meh.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty bland villain. Played by a good actor, actually, a Game of Thrones actor as well.
Really? Which one?
I can't remember which one.
The one that got his ball cut up, or
No, it wasn't. No, that wasn't Theon. No, I don't know which one. He's
Must have been someone that died.
I know he was also in the Phantom of the Opera movie as well. I think we're going to the complaints now. The biggest complaint I probably have is probably the pacing. The movie was Warner Brothers decided for the movie to be 2 hours. Originally, the movie was going to be 2 hours and a half, 30 minutes long, which Warner Brothers decided to cut down to 2 hours long, and they kind of made the movie a bit like
Rush.
Yeah.
I don't think
You okay?
You know, this is what happens when studios every time. Whenever the studio usually interferes with a movie, this usually happens. Like, this is the biggest criticism that usually happens. Like, Warner Bros. Needs to get through their heads that, this shit's gonna happen. Like, they're gonna get criticisms if they keep on, messing with critics' projects. Like, just let the filmmakers do what you want to do. Let the filmmakers do what they want to do, and you'll get a good movie. You had, a 2 hour and a half long movie, and you decided to cut it down to 2 hour long movie. Hi mum, and you decided, but it was also this is getting ridiculous now. It's really starting to get ridiculous. Stop.
Just stop.
Hey, mum, we're doing the review.
Oh, sorry, I'll go and do this.
I got.
Now you know how I feel.
I got. Is what I'm about to say because I watched it. I really enjoyed the meal, but I do have lots of problems, right?
Go on.
First of all, I love these characters, but I wish all these characters, all 7 of them were in the movie. Yeah, I want Green Lantern.
He was! Green Lantern was in the movie!
I'm just saying,
we had the Green Lantern.
It wasn't Hal Jordan though, but it was a Green Lantern.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if all 7 were in it, that'd be perfect. And the pace, and yes, I mean...
The pace, it definitely felt like it definitely was very cut. I know that we're probably going to get a extended edition.
Yeah, Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, an Ultimate Edition or extended edition on Blu-ray. It'll probably be closer to what the movie was. But, the reason why I had a problem with the movie being, cutting down to 2 hours, this isn't a decision that was made in, 5 months ago or 6 months ago. This decision was made a month ago. They had a month to cut down the movie to 2 hours. I really, oh my god.
I told her
That's
a
very
bit.
strange.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not thing. I have loads of movies that we.
I have no problem with the movie being 2 hours long. Guardians of the Galaxy managed to succeed in that splendidly. But some of these characters, Guardians of the Galaxy, we have characters that we don't know, but not a lot of these characters are developed that much.
Yeah.
We need to actually see these characters developed a little bit more, which would actually explain why the movie should have been 2 hours and half an hour long instead of 2 hours long. It needed to be 2 hours and a half long because this movie really felt really cut.
I mean, not that. There was loads of movies, that really pissed me off. Yeah. There's loads of movies that the studio ruins a movie. Justice League, fantastic. Yes, I want to see the extended cut because I think the extended cut could save it. But why 2 hours Justice League? It could be 2.5 hours. I mean, I don't get why. I mean,
I guess the reason is because it will actually make them more money. Because that's the only reason. But the thing is, what they should do is go for something this was actually one of those movies where more would have been less. So if they actually, I'm not expecting them to make it a 3 hour long movie or 4 hour long movie. I'm not expecting that. But at least think of the decisions first and not just brush into it. What is actually the best idea? Would it be a good idea to make it into 2 hours and to actually make it a shorter running time and probably the movie not being as good? Or do we want it as a longer running time and making the movie good? Or making the movie at least good, but we're probably not going to make as much money from it?
This is tough because I think it's better. It is that when you edit something, I think you should keep the most important something.
Well, they definitely did that well. I mean, it's not really as choppy. I mean, it's just like you guys know, it's not as choppy as Batman v Superman.
No,
it's not as choppy as that. So, it definitely is very pacey at times, but there are very much important. They knew what to cut out of this movie. They knew what to cut out. But again, more would have been enough. I would have preferred this movie to be 2 hours and a half instead of 2 hours.
Yeah.
So are we getting the We're Sorry DVD extended edition?
We're sorry.
Sorry.
We're probably going to get that.
Yeah.
Again, I don't really want it to be 3 hours. I want it to be 2 hours and a half.
Whatever, how long the movie is. Yeah.
How long? I think we're probably going to get that out of the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the other complaint I really do have is that not really a complaint but more of a gripe is that sometimes the CGI does look very CGI-ish. Because they do have to focus a lot on other CGI stuff like Cyborg and Steppenwolf. Other CGI elements are kind of just looked over a bit. Not that the CGI was bad, but it did look very CGI-ish. This movie, particularly with Henry Cavill's mustache.
Yeah, which is kind of. I think, but every time when I see that mustache, it just looks really weird.
Okay, I think we can actually geek out a bit here and actually talk about the post-credit scene.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the last one. We'll talk about the last one. We'll talk about the last. No, we'll talk about the last one last. Okay, look. Okay,
calm down.
We'll talk about this one. Okay, so I'll actually say what it is. Okay, so it's. Hello. Okay, so the post-credit scene. The first post-credit scene was coming straight out from the comics. Yeah. This is literally all base comics. What it is that Flash and Superman, they race to see who's the fastest man alive.
Yeah,
that's amazing. And they have a bit. I think that was clearly Joss Whedon because you can easily see he got the face, the mustache clearly.
Yeah, which
out. But again, I loved seeing that. I'm glad they didn't just use it as a joke.
That episode Supergirl, they did write that. Yeah, but Superman Superman, I actually like it.
Yeah, apparently,
Yeah.
this universe.
And like, I really like seeing like it's really cool seeing like these two characters race for the first time. I mean, usually
I really like how they ask for who win if they win the race.
I mean, Flash hates brunch.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
And
and so-
in this universe, he hates the word brunch.
Yeah, he hates brunch. Well, he hates brunch altogether.
And Batman, he's such a cheek.
Yeah. And that he's like, if I win, you have to take us to brunch. He was like,
Actually, Superman said it.
yeah. Superman says, if I win, you have to take us to brunch. He's like,
No, he said like,
no, okay, but look, we won't go too much into details, okay? But he's like, but if I win, I tell everyone that I won. And he's like, yeah, sure. My money goes on Flash. My money goes on Flash.
Oh,
My money goes on Flash.
Yeah, well, of course, I'm putting my money on Flash as well.
You know, just ahead of it, I'm going to put my money on Superman just because, like, I was because honestly, like, what Flash's reaction would be, like, if Superman does beat him.
Also,
my money.
Go on.
I love Bowman, but it's gotta be the Flash.
Yay!
3 against 1.
Okay, so our next one, you'll know what it is.
Yes!
Okay, I'll tell.
I want to say,
Shut up! This is my channel!
It's his channel.
This is my channel!
It's his channel.
This is my channel! Okay,
channel?
listen. Okay, so what it was that Lex Luthor was, you see Lex Luthor's prison cell.
Yeah.
And the guard comes up and says to Lex Luthor to stop jerking off or I'm going to have to come in there and beat you up. So he turns around and you see like this crazy guy.
I thought he was saying that, like, when I saw him, I thought
I thought that was Victor Zsasz at first, but he didn't
that's
have
what
it
I thought.
discussed. But then Lex Luthor turns out to be on a boat, a lot more calmer than he was in Batman v Superman, which I really like.
he's on a boat!
Yeah, he's on a boat.
boom.
Listen, but hold on, let me finish.
Yeah, sorry.
He's on a boat, and he's a lot more like Lex Luthor in the comics. Jesse Eisenberg's performance does seem a lot more Lex Luthor-ish. But he's on a boat with Oh, that was amazing to see.
I just realised something.
What?
I just realised something. That means they're going to kill Deathstroke in the Arrowverse.
You've just gone wet, you know.
What?
You just gone wet. No, it doesn't. They got Superman.
They killed a lot of characters from the.
Oh, that doesn't matter. All right.
Yeah, they killed.
Hey, look! Shut up! We got Deathstroke in the movie.
Yeah.
Deathstroke's finally in the movie. We finally got Deathstroke, and like Deathstroke looks so cool.
I
as well.
love the costume.
I mean, when I first saw it,
costume.
when I saw his headband, I just like dropped my popcorn, and I was just like in like shock, like oh my god.
I remember like because I was sitting next to you.
Yeah.
And we literally were like.
Yeah,
I remember. I think I
was like,
we were all fanboying.
we were all just like big like girls.
Fanboying.
I really hope that Deathstroke is in the Batman movie. I think.
Yeah, I really hope.
He's like Batman's
What
rival.
it doesn't do?
What?
Put in Amazing Spider-Man 2, like where they say that he was going to be in it, but then like he's not in it, and like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
like
but
a
it looks like they're looking into like it's probably doing like Legion of Doom or the Injustice League.
So
it looks like they're actually
Wait, you
setting
think
up.
Justice like Bizarro?
No, he's the. No, it's the.
No, we
it's
don't.
like the evil team of the Justice League, like the.
Yeah,
villain
Lex
team.
Luthor was part of that team.
He was the
And
main
so
guy,
was the
wasn't he?
Joker.
Yeah, but he was the main. He was the leader, wasn't he?
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Deathstroke. But Lex Luthor, I was like, he's like different. I mean,
He was. I
instead-
definitely like it that Jesse Eisenberg probably calmed down a bit
Yeah.
because I wasn't really a big fan of him in Batman v Superman.
Right.
Well, no, I did like his lines, you know, like if
He
man cannot
definitely-
kill God, the devil will
Yeah,
do
but
it.
that wasn't. Yeah, but I don't really thank Jesse Eisenberg for that. I thank
Yeah,
the
why-
writers.
Yeah,
But,
I don't think I was like no.
I mean,
it's not
I
Lex
still,
Luthor.
I still don't think Jesse Eisenberg should have been Lex Luthor.
No.
But I definitely think he's probably looking a bit too young for the part.
Yeah.
But he definitely looked like that. He definitely toned it down a bit. He
Yeah.
wasn't all like, oh, look at me! Oh, Jolly Manges! Jolly Manges! He wasn't all like that because he's just a joke in Batman v Superman.
Or this, like
Yeah, he wasn't all like that. And like in this movie, like only for like the 2 minutes, he was just sitting down. He had like this really pimped night suit.
Yeah.
He like had his leg over. He was just sitting down, looking all cool and stuff.
Oh, he needs his balance glasses.
No, he doesn't. The only thing he needs left is just like 2 fit girls in his arms, and he'd be like, "Here's Leah,
Leah, boy,
Leah." And yeah, so I mean, I really liked that scene. I really liked it that Jesse Eisenberg didn't really annoy me, so which is good. I mean, I don't hate Jesse Eisenberg. I just don't really think that he was the Lex Luthor from Batman v Superman.
I'm fine with Jesse.
Yeah, we all know that you have a boner for Jesse Eisenberg.
I don't even know any of his roles. I just like his performing in Batman v Superman.
Okay, let's let him.
Okay. Well, I was thinking, I'm going to give him a chance, because I was given a chance. He might run his lessons. What happened to Batman v Superman?
It does look like he is listening to the criticisms.
Yeah.
It does look like that he is listening to people. I still like his voice probably doesn't really like suit it very well. I still think it's probably
probably he's trying. Yeah.
Yeah, but it does look like that he is more of Lex Luthor. Okay, so we need to definitely finish this off because it does look like we're running out of bit of time. So, of course, we need to talk about this guy. We need to talk about the main man, the one, I think you all know who we're talking about.
Green Lantern!
No, we need to talk about Plastic Man, because Plastic Man is in the movie. We need to talk about Plastic Man.
No, Guy Gardner.
No, we don't. No, screw Guy Gardner. Plastic Man. No. We need to talk about Superman, of course. We need to talk about Superman. Okay, now, this is actually a bit of a surprise as well, because the thing is that with Superman in this particular movie, he feels more like Superman.
Yeah.
Like, he smiles, like, you know, he has, like, a bit of cheesy lines, be like, I'm here for justice. But he just seems like a nice guy in this one. He's not all, like, brooding and be like, oh, I couldn't stop.
I am Jesus!
Yeah.
I am Jesus!
Well, no, but they didn't do that. I mean,
Yeah.
you would actually think that they would do the Return of Superman, but how they bring him back is actually very different. We're not going to ruin how he's going to bring him back. I mean, we did say we're going to be spoilers, and we kind of did.
Yeah,
but I don't think we're going to do.
Post-credit, you got post-credit, that's the spoiler you're getting.
Yeah, but I definitely think Henry Cavill is definitely a very good choice for Superman. I think he's a great choice, and this one is probably his best performance. And it does look like they really want Matthew Vaughn to direct the next Man of Steel movie, which I think is perfect. And they look like they're going more back to the Richard Donner Superman with the Christopher Reeve Superman.
Yeah.
Because he smiles and and like his suit looks different as well.
Yes.
I mean, it's clearly the suit from Batman v Superman, but you could definitely see more colour in it.
Yeah.
Like, he looks blue, it looks red, it looks yellow. It's like, that is Superman. He's colour, he's light. And I love that. It's
Yeah,
like, that
me
is
too.
Superman. So, I mean, sorry, what did you specifically think?
I'm glad he's back.
Yeah,
I'm really glad he's back because his death pissed me off. It was way too early.
Yeah, definitely. I thought.
Thanks to our studio or whoever did it, but I'm glad he's back. Yeah.
I definitely didn't. I think that they definitely shouldn't kill him.
It made me shocked when he has that freezer blow.
Yes, they did that.
Ice breath.
They did his ice breath, and we haven't really seen him use the ice breath before, haven't we?
No, wait. Actually, this is the first movie we've seen.
Yeah.
Not Man of Steel, not Batman v Superman. Just it's the first
Not
one.
the original.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, but I'm
Well,
saying.
no, but I'm talking about he's talking about the DC cinematic universe. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed this the Superman. I mean, but do you guys? It was definitely worth the wait.
Yeah.
Definitely worth the wait. But I still don't think they should have killed him off.
No,
I don't
it was
like.
way too early.
It's definitely way too early. Hold on. But yeah, I definitely really like this interpretation of Superman. And Superman, it really feels more like Superman this one. Sorry, do you want to say what you thought?
Yeah, that scene when Superman strangled Batman and he's like saying, "Tell me, do you bleed?" I think that in how it should have ended. I want them to make him say, Batman to say, Martha.
Yes. Idea how it should have ended. Idea.
Yeah, and Superman was like, oh, okay, and James drops it down. It's like, okay, we're cool.
Actually, before we wait this, I got a question.
Go on.
What was your favourite scene in the entire movie? I got 2 favourite scenes.
Go on.
The first one is when Flash is running the circle and Superman just Flash is
That's one of my
favorites. He's also bad.
He was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
And-
he was scared. He just looked like.
He's like,
he was like, oh shit!
Yeah,
That was one of my favourites.
I mean, when I saw it, I was like, that phase is creepy as hell.
And what was the other one?
This is like a touch moment, right?
Yeah.
When Flash was like, I can fast, I can push up. Batman's like, 1, just save 1.
Yeah.
That's so. And Flash was like, what happens next? He said, he
And
saved
then,
one.
like, he saves one person, he's like, I'm going to save another one.
And he saved that. That was a great moment for a superhero.
My favourite bit was probably the final battle when Batman was doing the diversion and then they went in after him.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we'll probably rate the movie now because we probably. Hold on. We'll. No more, right?
No.
But
I want to talk about Barry Allen's father. The whole.
Yeah, but that's in
using the same plot.
Yeah, but I don't think we really need to talk about that.
Everyone knows it's going to be reverse
Okay,
Flash.
look, we don't need to talk about that.
I've got a quick question.
What?
Do you think Martian Manhunter will appear in the next one?
Maybe we'll see. But I think we'll probably rate it. I think we're going to have like a different kind of ratings this time. We're not going to go through like numbers.
Oh,
And this
I actually prefer the number.
Yes.
No. But we're doing this just for the special one. We're doing this just for this one. Because of like the different ratings, we're going to change it to either unwatchable, okay, good, great, or masterpiece. Sorry, can you keep it down? Can you please keep it down?
I think Alistair wants tea.
Can you please keep it down?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's
Alistair,
your mum on the phone.
can you just tell her my phone's out of battery?
Okay.
So,
Did you want to stop and have pasta?
yes,
Are you
please.
Roland?
No,
no, thank you.
No, so just you, Alistair.
yes, please.
Right, so what time are you going out for the
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to change like the to unwatchable, okay, good, great, or
Is
masterpiece.
it just for this like Justice League special?
Yeah, this is just for like this Just League special. So we'll start with you. What would you give it?
great.
Great. Okay, good. Okay, what would you give it?
Oh, this is hard because I love rating numbers. Is it okay? Yeah, just for me, right? For
Okay, but you can.
I'll do this one first, right?
Okay.
This is hard one. Good or great? This is very hard one. I might say.
What about
I'm
good, great, good and great?
I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna. I'm gonna
Great.
say.
Great.
I'm gonna say great.
Go on, sorry.
I'm gonna say great because here's another thing. I've always wanted to see a Just League movie. I heard about it, and the chemistry of all of them are great.
Yeah, definitely.
The action scene was great. Barry Allen was funny. Aquaman was funny. Moments. It's just not a perfect movie.
No,
But,
definitely not.
but I enjoyed it. I thought it could done better. Yeah, but I'm great. And for my own one, when I do YouTube. For my one, I will give this a 7 out of 10 for my own one.
Okay. What about you?
I'm gonna say in between good and great.
Good or great. So you're gonna go great.
Yeah, good great.
Good great. Okay. For me, this is definitely not a perfect movie, and this is definitely not a terrible movie. This is definitely a very entertaining movie, and if you're definitely a DC fan, you will love the hell out of this. If you are someone who wants to watch movies, if you just like an average moviegoer, you will definitely love this movie.
And if you're a comic book fan,
If you're definitely a DC comic, this is definitely made for the fans. This movie was definitely made for the fans. So, as a fan, I would say this movie is great. As a average moviegoer who just loves movies, who just wants to go and review movies, I would probably give this a good great.
Yeah, that's a new word. We're copywriting it. Good great.
Yeah. So I guess that's all we can really say right now.
Yeah,
And definitely support this movie, go and see this movie, and love the movie as well.
Stand together!
Come together right now over me. Down, 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 down. Okay, so what did you think of Justice League? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment down below, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay.
Come together right now.
Go your t-shirt. Look
Oh
at
yeah,
my t-shirt.
T-shirts.
Look at me.
Yeah, boy.
My man.
You guys suck.
I did.